Okay, I want to do a video about how to install Teamviewer. First things first, just make sure we're updated. So you want to go to System, Synaptic Package Manager, enter the password, Restro. And then you want to go mark all updates. Let it do that. And say OK. Hit apply, let it go ahead and update everything. In this case it's updating the kernel, so it's going to take a little longer. Yeah, it's like reconfiguring the kernel. And by the way, if you do see any messages during this where it wants you to replace a config file or whatever, just say use the current. Just answer use current to or use existing. Okay, finally done. So now if I look at my existing Teamviewer, look at about Teamviewer, you see it's version 11. So what I need to do is add this repository, and on some systems this may already exist, but I'm going to go through the steps anyway. So you want to go to that settings, repositories, other software. You might see Teamviewer here. If not, then you want to add it, so you click add. And this, what we're going to type is this right here, deb linux.teamviewer.com/deb, and then type stable, do a space and then stable, another space, and main, and then say add source, and then it's going to say reload. Say yes. I think it's probably going to fail here. It might fail because it can't get the credentials, but maybe not. Let's see. Okay, looks like it works. So then what I do is make sure you're on all and go to sections, all, and then up here type Teamviewer. And you'll see we've got this guy and we've got this guy. And what I want to do is mark him for installation. And he's going to remove this other guy. So we get that all set. We say apply. I hit apply. It's like here, replace config. I want to say no, I want to keep this existing. And then you'll see Teamviewer's installed, version 15. There we go. About Teamviewer, it's version 15 now. And that's all there is. One little extra side note here is once you've installed Teamviewer, for now it might be a good idea to lock that one in, and so select it and then say lock version, and then that way it won't try to update. So of course that's not all there is. Next thing you want to do, open up the Teamviewer, make sure it's This is version 15 here. And I want to set up the options so that, first of all, that it starts with the system. Make sure that's selected. Okay, then you also want to make sure incoming LAN connections are on accept. I would just do accept. I wouldn't bother doing anything else. And then on the security, you will have to update the password, and we've been doing that twice. And click OK. And then now you're done. Okay, so just in case you have trouble loading the repository, so like if you get this message here, like I'm going to refresh, reload, and you get this kind of an error, that means the key is missing. And so to get the key, open up a shell, search Google, do just type something like update Teamviewer via repository, something like that. And then look at this one right here, how to update Teamviewer via Linux repository. And if you scroll down here, you'll see this thing here. And I don't care about that. And I want to copy this whole thing, so you double click on it, highlight it, and then copy. Then we open a console. And then I'll paste. Oops, and that didn't work even though it says it does. What you need to do is up arrow, scroll over here and type sudo, put a sudo in front of that. Then hit enter. And then when it's sitting there like that, type in the password retro. Okay, now it updated. If I come back here and reload, you'll see that you don't get that error anymore. And then you ought to be able to search for Teamviewer and you should be able to install it. I've already installed it here, but just wanted to explain how to get the credentials.